My name is Paul C. I am the Deputy CIO for BDO Unibank, which is the largest bank in the Philippines.
Fantastic. Paul, welcome. Thanks for joining us. BDO had worked with Huawei to upgrade its IT infrastructure. Let's talk a little bit about resilience, the whole notion that you have to be prepared for external shocks like natural disasters or pandemics or hacks. And you also have to be prepared for the stresses that go along with growth, which is a good problem to have. How does BDO ensure that it remains resilient in the face of these external stresses?
I think one of the key things that we have to realize is you cannot build systems and expect them to be up and really foolproof. What you can train people for is the ability to recover and to be resilient very quickly. If something happens, what do you do? How do you recover very quickly? And how do you make sure that you are able to bring the services back very quickly to your clients? You can build your infrastructure up to a certain level as resilient, but there will always be problems along the way. So you have to be able to, number one, pinpoint the issues very quickly. Number two, be able to ratify and rectify those issues. And number three, be able to bring the services back up very quickly. In addition to that, the applications that you're building need to also be resilient. I think with all of the investment, especially with Huawei's help, you are able to build a resilient infrastructure. The next phase really is, how do you make your applications resilient?
How would you specifically do that? How would you make the applications themselves a little bit more resilient?
There are several ways that we can do that. One is by having the application providers work closely with the infrastructure providers and making sure that when an application is having an issue, it's able to send signals that there are issues. Second is probably testing, more rigorous testing to make sure that as few bugs as are there that doesn't go into your final product. And lastly, I think really it's just hopefully with AI coming into play, having AI double, triple check your code to see if that will help with regards to making your application more resilient.
You practically read my mind. I was going to mention AI. What is BDO's strategy for the coming slightly unknown new world?
We are investing heavily in AI, Gen AI. One of the key things that we invested in previously was Huawei's Dorado storage. I think the Dorado storage gave us a lot of resilience, but then with AI and with some of the other sort of AI capabilities that we're putting into play, it will help make our data centers more resilient. AI plays a huge part in terms of what we're doing. We are investing heavily with regards to looking at our knowledge AI. For example, when a BDO employee is looking for a certain policy or certain answers, so that they could easily just conversationally ask an AI, for example, how do I renew a time deposit? What's the policy on a 2-month time deposit? What's the expected rate of return for a 2-month time deposit? So we're building that knowledge AI engine, and we're hoping that this will make all of our employees more productive and be able to really delight and provide better customer service.
That's terrific. Paul, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.